go, we're all good. We are ready to rumble. So I'm going to leave you on me for a little while. Maybe. Just have a chit chat. Maybe we'll see Ellie, because I have just replied to her in the comments. I'm about to go live. Yes, there you are, Ellie. Hey, Ellie. I thought you'd be quick. Oh dear. What's ridiculous? What's ridiculous? There's plenty of things that could be called that. Out of every charger in my room, none of them fit my phone, says Ellie. Well, you probably need to get some new chargers in. Mr. Friend, good to see you. We've got rainbows. I don't know if you'll see it. It's to the right more. It's very sort of changeable weather. Very wet one minute and then sunny the next. I got caught out in thunderstorms and a huge hailstorm as well. Well, there you go. There's a little bit of one just in front of us here. Let's see if yeah, you can pick up. There you go. There's the rainbow. Can you taste it? I'm good, Mr. Friends. I'm very excited. I'm always excited when I'm getting to see Fluff. Yeah, it's always an exciting time. The drive to see Fluff is always far better than the drive back home. Oh, you've got to walk all the way downstairs for a charger. Oh my lord, the end of the world. Cool, that's some bright sun, isn't it? Fluff, we're coming to get you all. Yeah. I'm hoping she'll be in soon. I probably should have messaged her to say that I was going live, but I figure she'll get a notification and then she can come and mod my chat for me and make sure if there's anybody doing silly things, she can actually take care of it for me rather than not having anybody to do it when I'm driving. That's if she's not busy anyway. She might be busy. Oh, you see that bounce? There's a bit of a dip where the bridge joins to the main bit of ground, and it often make me bounce. Hi Rosie, good to see you. Just gonna... There you go. I'd grab it for you, Ellie, but I'm driving, so no can do. Who are you apologising to about yesterday, Rosie? What happened yesterday? Oh, the absolute hassle of having to get a charger, eh? It's the end of the world. We may as well stop even streaming, eh? God, we've got some bright sun ahead. I will say the sky looks awesome in the camera. Mind you, it looks awesome in real life, but it looks amazing on camera as well. Oh, you won't? Well, yeah, but it's never a problem, Rosie, if you're not here. I don't expect you to be here all the time. I'm here for you guys. It's not the other way around, really. I mean, I appreciate the support you guys give me. 100% I appreciate that, but there's no expectation to be in every stream or anything. In fact, the hope is that you guys have enough going on in your lives that you can't come and see me every day. Yeah, let me know if you can see anything up in the clouds that resembles, like the clouds might resemble something cool. Should be a relatively straightforward drive. I'm not bothering with the sat nav now. I've driven this route enough times that I think I can do it without. Famous last words. We know what happened when I tried that at Winchester. Although, to be fair, I hadn't really been to Winchester much, so I didn't really know, and I was doing a different route. This time I'm doing a route that I've done before, and I've kind of gone up and down it enough times. I feel like I should know it quite well now. It's usually about 2 hours from here, Rosie. Depends on how fast I'm driving, because obviously sometimes there's traffic and whatnot, and like there can be sections of the M1 that are variable speed limits on them. It might be the place from Shaun of the Dead. I'm not really sure. Yes, it is actually. They had like the Winchester Arms or something, didn't they? I will say this much: Winchester is a cool place. If you get a chance to visit, do so. Do it around bonfire night. They have like there's a few of these towns down there, and Winchester is one of them, that do like the torch kind of thing, where you walk around with everyone's walking around with wax torches, like these cardboard and wax torches. Pretty cool, really. Pretty cool. And yeah, I quite enjoyed like sort of like exploring Winchester and stuff. I will say, on balance, I'd say Winchester is one of the cooler places I've been to in terms of a town. Like when we're talking town stuff, and it's certainly nicer than Burton. But the draw of Burton obviously is that the love of my life is there, so Burton still wins. You've been to the place where Hot Fuzz was filmed? That's cool. That is an awesome movie. And Shaun of the Dead. I mean, to be honest, those guys did a lot of cool stuff. It all started with Spaced, wasn't it? That was their sort of breakthrough thing, wasn't it? And, Simon Pegg and all that. I did watch that a little bit. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did watch many an episode. It's very good. Seems like it's just you and me in the chat, Rosie. I have a feeling Ellie has got diverted by the need of a snack, probably at the same time as getting the charger and the laptop. I'm guessing the rest of the family are going to take a minute to arrive, because I've actually started quite an early stream when you think about it. Hey, Eddie's back. Yeah, I mean, there's other people in, but they're just watchers, I guess. And that number can often just be people like coming in and out very quickly. So people come in for like 10, 20, 30 seconds and then leave, and then another person comes in. So there's a certain number of people from that count where they're just coming and going rapidly. But also it lies a little bit sometimes, I think. Oh, you had a bit of a hunt for the charger, eh? It wasn't just somewhere where you remember. all right. You caught me out, Ellie. I could do with a snack about now. I've had my dinner. I had it. Like basically, I did work today. I was actually working not far from where I am now. Actually, a little bit further up this road and to the right is Clop Hill, and that's where I was working today. After work, I went back to Henlow to my allotment to do a little bit of work on there, and I've got a load of stuff in the ground and cleared a fair bit of weeds, and just some onion sets, which is really late in the season, to be honest, to put them in. But I got them ages ago. I was going to put them in March, and I knew that I had a window. I could probably go to like April and it'd be fine, because I've done that before. This is super late, but it's sets, it's not seeds, so they'll go pretty quick. And I was like, it's going to be quite reasonable temperatures, and and dampish. It's going to have like a fair amount of showers and stuff over the next week while I'm away. So why not clear those beds, get them in, because they're only going to go to waste anyway. They're not going to survive for very long. I've still got plenty left over, so that if I want to, I can put some of those in the autumn, I guess, and then they'll grow over the winter, apparently. Oh yeah, I do 3 meals, Rosie. I do breakfast, lunch and dinner. The temptation to snack is massive when I've been doing a lot of work. So, because I was working and then doing the allotment, I was kind of very hungry. So then when I parked up with my parents because I was waiting for my new phone to be delivered, which it was. So I now have my new phone ready. I will be basically going through all that and sorting it out tomorrow, and I will have my phone, a new phone to stream from as of tomorrow, hopefully. So we'll see if the quality is a bit better, which is quite exciting. Yeah, but I basically had my dinner, had a little shower, sort of make myself presentable. So when I see Fluff, I'm not a complete state. Not that I think she'd be bothered at all, but I think it's nice to make an effort. I got the Pixel Pro 10. Yeah, the Pixel 10 Pro. That's it. Got it on a deal, like 35% off. I was like, that's pretty solid. So it was a lot cheaper than it should have been. And I got some money back as well, because I've got like my Google One benefits, and so I get like a percentage back. Well, I can't tell you exactly where Fluff lives, Mr. Friend. That's a bit too much personal information. What I can tell you is I'm driving to Burton. Basically, it's all about trying to find a spot where I can park the van for decent periods of time without annoying anybody. And it's a balance. I could park closer to where she lives for sure, but then I would have to move the van regularly, like every day, because the spots, or at least every other day, because any spots that I can find which are closer are the kind where if I was staying in the van, I'd probably annoy somebody. Oh, that sun's bright when I'm driving this direction. Here we're under the trees. It's quite cool. So yeah, so I'm gonna like a balance. I want to get the closest spot that I can that's of a certain caliber of spot. So like the right direction for my solar, you know, bins nearby, so I've got somewhere to put rubbish and stuff, and you know, a place where I'm not going to be annoying anybody, so I can park in a considerate place where I'm not going to cause any traffic flow issues. And certainly I want it to be a quiet place where I'm not going to have cars flashing by, and that helps me feel a lot safer when I'm sleeping and stuff like that. And then obviously, yeah, you don't want like loud traffic at night time. You want it quite quiet. So there's a whole sort of string of things that I'm looking for when I'm parking, and decent internet as well, to be fair. I like that, Rosie. That's good. And then he's like, no, her neighbours live next to her. Exactly. 17, never mind your business, boy drive. You girls are being right cheeky, poor Mr. Friends. I swear that. No, I don't think that. I think I'm just driving underneath it a little bit, but yeah, there's a lot of dark cloud to my left. I do wonder if we'll go for any thunderstorms on the way over. Oh, tell me about your day then, Ellie, if you've had a good one. In fact, I haven't asked everyone how their day's been. Whoa, all right, dudes. That wasn't too bad, to be fair. Yeah, how's your day been, Mr. Friend and Rosie and Ellie? Come on, give me the goss. Oh, that's really sweet, Rosie, about Rupert's daughter. That's so sweet. It's nice that you two are getting on. Can I ask how old she is? I mean, you don't have to give a detail like that if you don't want to, but you can give a range if you want, like she's a teenager or younger and that sort of thing. I'm just trying to get a gauge, because like a daughter could be of all sorts of ages. Mr. Friend's had a standard day. Work, eat, play, repeat. Yeah. But you forgot. Watch Moldy's stream. That's always in there too, isn't it? Yeah. That's absolutely fair play, Rosie. That's why I was a bit I wasn't sure if it was even reasonable to ask, to be fair. Hey, it's Fantasy. Hi, Fantasy. Oh, you at the gym? What sets are you doing right now? What are you working on? Are we doing legs today? Or are we doing arms? What are we doing? Treadmill. Oh, it's a bit of cardio. Okay. Are you on an incline or just doing like a jog? Or I hope you're jogging and not just walking. Yeah, that makes total sense, Rosie. I get you. I didn't mind the treadmill. It's certainly easier to run on a treadmill than it is to run around on like pavements and stuff. Mostly because of the mental side of it. You can have some like TV show or something in front, like going on in front of you, and it can take your mind off of what you're doing. And look at that! How bright is that? I can barely see the road surface because of the amount of glare coming off it. That is ridiculous. That is a lot of glare. Walking? God. I hope you do a bit more than walking soon, Fantasy. Jeez. Rosie's saying, I broke my wrist on a treadmill once. Oof. I always had the emergency stop thing clipped onto my shorts just to be sure. I was like, I do not want this. I don't want this accident to happen that I can see happening. And he's saying it's a long one, so I'm gonna have to go with this. My day was waking up being annoyed because I got woken up. I've lost it. It's gone. It's too long, Nelly. See, this is what happens. Hi, Blue Bear. I couldn't read your whole thing. Sorry, Ellie. I mean, I'm guessing from the general tact of it, you just had a fairly uneventful day without any hassle, and that's a good day, really, when we think about it. Rosie. Love that. Oh, it's Gracie with one of her other accounts. Hi, Gracie. What are you doing on an alt account? Are you a bit bored of your other one, or you've been flitting in between the other streams? $30 people. Did it smell that bad? They thought you'd like died in there or something. Are you waiting to hear back from the other YouTubers about using their channel stuff in your projects? that's not very nice, is it, Ellie? Well, there's plenty of people in here who love you, so don't worry about the haters. Are you off, Mr. Friends? See ya. You take care. I'll switch around quickly. Take care, Mr. Friends. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. Always appreciated. Roll down the hill after some cheese. What, do they all live in Gloucester, do they? Hey, Grace is back to normal. All right, Rosie. Jeez. Roll your tongue back in. Oh dear. You're spoken for. You're not supposed to talk to me like that, Rosie. Not to mention, if Fluff sees you talk to me like that, you'll get in some big trouble. Oh, Jeremy Clarkson's in hospital. What's he in hospital for? Why are you laughing about that? That doesn't sound good. Oh, you're not laughing at him being okay. Yeah, I noticed that we get less of the randoms sticking around when it's a daytime drive. It's the nighttime driving that seems to be popular. I assume because they figure it's going to be like something's going to happen. Got the Rozzers just went by. Yeah, I thought you might be laughing at something else because you put it at the start and not the end. Oh, so it's like a planned visit, not like a A&E thing. Okay. I mean, he's getting on, so at his age, like, surgery start to become a thing that's a bit needed. Well, we haven't seen Fluff yet. I wonder where she's at. I did tell her earlier that I would be streaming the drive. And I would have thought she'd have got the notification. Maybe she's busy. Maybe she's sorting things out of her boys, ready for when I turn up so she can leave them on their own for a little bit. She's a very good mum. She's an awesome mum. She looks after her boys so well. That would be crazy, Rosie, but she knows I'm coming, so I don't see that being a thing. Oh, this is really cool, this bit, just going through the trees. Love this bit. Woo, and then back out into the sunshine. Woo! It is gorgeous countryside, yeah. Some rolling hills to the right. Could be that, Ellie. She could be just needing a bit of time from me so that she's doesn't get entirely bored of me. We have a Kenny Rogers in. Hi, Kenny. What's that about dangling from the roof of a cave at the Peak District? Oh, it's Rosie's alt account, Kenny Rogers. Okay. Oh, so you fibbed the other day then when you said that all your accounts would have something to do with Rosie in them. Found out. We have Jimmy Bob's in. Hi, Jimmy Bob's. Well, that is super bright. Very, very bright. Good thing for a visor. Without the visor... Oh! Hey, Fluff has made it in. Is that sugar nip? What? Oh, you are a meeting about university. Oh my lord, yeah, those things can be boring. Let's switch it back to the front facing. Well, I'm glad you're here now, Fluff. So far we haven't had any like crazy people spamming or anything, but it seems how you're a mod. If that happens, you can now take care of it for me, I guess. When I'm driving, it's I don't like to be delving into mod stuff. So if you see any modded chat, and you can check it out, if it's something that you think can pass by and be unmodded, feel free to unmod the chat. And if anyone's spammy, I don't like. I'll let you know, and you can time them out or something. Your little jam lover. I don't know if that sounds really dodgy or just like unusual. Oh, I need to be in this right lane here. I always get the wrong lane there. I need to be in this one. It's Ninja. Hi, Ninja. Yes, an early one, because I'm doing the drive. Because once I arrive, I want time with Fluff, and I don't want to be having to stream. I don't think you guys want to have a stream of me and Fluff just kissing and hugging the whole time. That'd be boring. For a stream, at least, anyway. Certainly not for me. Oh, he likes jam. Fair enough. I thought it was going to be something like more crazy than that, I'm going to be honest. Here we go. The North M1. And we are joining the M1. So a section where there can be a variable speed limit, sure, but at least it's motorway, which means we should be able to get up to good speeds. We have to join going at only 60. I would have been able to do 70, but we need to get to the right of these guys to do the overtake. There we go. Thankfully, the sun's behind the clouds at the moment. There we have it. Cruising at 70. We should play a game where we do like the different makes of cars. Everyone chooses a make of cars like Mercedes or Tesla or Ford or whatever, and it will see if you see one on the stream. You have to be close enough to be able to recognise it. Oh, you can't see the modded chat, Fluff? I thought you could. Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah, well, I haven't seen any modded chat either. In fairness, some of the chat doesn't even show up in mods. I think that has to do with the way I've set it up. I have some words that I've basically said are banned. And I think if somebody puts one of those words in, it doesn't even come up as an option for being unmodded. It just doesn't show it at all. And yeah, I do have a list of words. They're mostly swear words, but there's a couple of other ones. You're saying you've emailed me, Gracie. It's not of much use because I can't check an email right now. But I'll check it later if I have time. I might check it tomorrow, I'm going to be honest. Because when I arrive, I'm going to be getting set up, and then very soon after that, I imagine Fluff will be with me, and I'm not going to be checking emails. Fluff will have my undivided attention. No, Jeff is not on the list. I could choose to mod anything to do with the Jeff kind of stuff, but I just find that funny. It's more like stuff that I actually do think could be found offensive by some people that I've chosen to get rid of. It's not a very long list, I'm going to be honest. There's only like a dozen or so words on there. Over a lane now. Oh. Well, that's better. I had my chair too upright. I've leant it back a little bit now. Oh, that's too far back actually. There's going to be a happy medium there somewhere, that's it. You were watching Extras for the first time. Do you know, I've seen a couple of episodes of that, I think, but I've not seen, I think that's a show, isn't it? Or, I don't, yeah, it is a show. Yeah, I've not seen many of them, I don't think. Quite looking forward to rewatching Ted Lasso with Fluff, and she's going to have us watching Vikings as well. Definitely think you should be giving Final Space a chance, Rosie. This is true, Fluff. I certainly won't be pushing to watch any TV shows until I feel like we get less distracted around each other. Could take a while, that. I won't be complaining at all. No complaints from me. Well, I could go to the next lane over, but there's these lorries ahead and I'm gaining them pretty quick. That feels like an unnecessary lane change because there's only like one guy going faster than me. So, yeah. I'm kind of leaving everybody else behind, so there's no point doing a lane change here. I got me. There's not many kids who are keen to be at school, to be fair. Gracie, probably don't worry about this quote, just because I'm not really. It's not really like sounding that great anyway. So just. Why don't you tell me about your day, Gracie? What? I know you've been up to this school project, but what else have you been up to? Oh, there you go, Fluff. Can you see that message? There's a modded bit of chat. Can you see that one? So I'm curious if you can actually do that or not. Well, yeah, I know you've been at school most of the day, Gracie. Did anything cool happen? Are there like any lessons that you actually enjoy? Was it a bad one, Fluff, or was it okay? I didn't be able to look, so. All right, I think we're gonna pull a left here now. Yeah. It's going to be a while before we actually. It was okay, but you'll leave it. Okay. One of those ones that doesn't actually need to be shown. That's all right. Oh, Mr. Friend is back. Hi, Mr. Friend. Oh, now I've got to go right, and I've got a guy floating to my right just very slowly. Come on, dudes. Am I going to have to slow down? No, I'm just going to get in right behind him. That was pretty tight. But I refuse to slow down and turn off my cruise control for this monkey here. Like, he could have been nice and gone over one for me. But this is the kind of guy in front who isn't really paying attention to what's going on the road. I don't know what he's doing, if he's listening to some podcast or something, but he's just floating in this one lane. I saw him from miles back. He's not changed lane the entire time he's been driving, and he's just basically cruising at just about 70 miles an hour, just a little bit above. And he's just in this lane the whole time. He's not doing anything. Unless he's absolutely forced to. Twonkers. Too many YouTubers on the road. Yeah, this is probably true. Oh, he did look. He's actually finally gone left. That took him a long while to do that. There we go. way, he's probably coming off up here. There's no way he's gone to that lane unless he's coming off soon. That'll explain why he finally went left. Is there a junction up here that he's... Oh no, wait. No, he just did an unnecessary lane change. Well, what would you know? He was floating in that lane for so long back there. It was unreal. And then just now he's just gone, oh no, I'll do an unnecessary lane change. Well, how weird is that? Gotta admit though, it's quite a nice straightforward drive at the moment. No nasty surprises, no heavy traffic, no queues, no variable speed limits. It's nice. What's been on the news? Something about Roblox. Oh my lord, an update now, eh, Ellie? Jeez. Batman asking, where's this? This is the M1 going north. We've got a sign coming up. If the sun will allow us to read the sign. I don't know if the sun's a bit too bright at the moment, so you might not make out the sign. Might go behind the building just at the right time. Nope. So you get the sign just then, and that's it. That's all you get. But essentially, I'm probably somewhere near Northampton now, maybe just north of that. Let me see, I'll read the sign. Give a little, why not? I think this is junction 15. So about 7 more, give or take. I don't know if there's any A's to come. So we're near Northampton and Wellingborough here. Yeah, I thought as much, so that's roughly where we are right now. Hillbilly John's in, hi. Howdy, partner. Yeah, it's. I tell you, some beautiful skies right now. If it wasn't for the motorway in front, it'd be a gorgeous view, wouldn't it? Mr. Trent saying Roblox had predators and scams. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, I'm going to be honest. I mean, there's scams everywhere. You know, you go travelling, you're going to get scams. You go anywhere on the internet, you can get scams. You get people scamming, knocking on your door. People get scammed in their own homes. It's crazy. I actually know one in particular I can think of. It's a customer of mine who I clean windows for, and she was really over the moon because she'd had these guys in to redo their roof, and they did like all the roof line and that as well, so like the gutters and the fascias and stuff, and she was waxing lyrical about how good they'd been because they were staying quite late to try to get as much done in the day as possible. And that the guy who was like the big guy was saying, like, you know, all the right things. But then I saw the work they've done, and they've got like downpipes that are like basically, you know, full length pipes with one bracket on where there should have been like 3 or 4, and the fascia boards were pinned in so badly that they were wobbling and they were like primed to come off the first time that they get a blockage in the gutters. because they put capping fascia to replace wooden boards when it should have been full fascia boards, and it should have been pinned in properly, and they weren't, and so the whole thing will come off the first time that they get a bit of water basically standing in the gutters. And the roof hadn't been like mortared in properly on one, like at all on one side, like the lower roof. And yeah, there was just so many problems with it. I was like, this is ridiculous. I could see through the roof at points, like from the bottom to the side, sort of like I could see sky, where they had just all these big gaps and they didn't have membrane there. And also I was like, this is ridiculous. There's a bad job, and then there's this, which is just, this is properly like scammer territory, where they just didn't do loads of things that they should have done, and they skimped on loads of things where they shouldn't have, to the point where some of it was literally dangerous. And I was like, that's shocking. And they'd obviously paid out tens of thousands of pounds for this. And they had to get somebody else out, because she called the guy up when I told her about all the problems, and he wouldn't do anything about it. He just like done a runner for essentially, for want of a better word. He just not interested in helping at all, and didn't live up to any of his words. And so she had to get another guy out to have a look at it all and to sort it all out, which that guy then did. But it probably cost her a lot more money to fix it as well. I don't think everything is a scam, Mr. Friend, but there are scams about everywhere. Well, Kito's saying, I need money for a Nigerian prince for cleaning products to clean black money. Are you going to go off and play some Fortnite, Ellie? Are we losing you? That's fine if we do. You've been with us quite a while. I don't know if anyone here has ever seen Atomic Shrimp. I used to watch his channel quite a bit, and he does like scam baiting, where like he gets like scammers on his email trying to like rope him in, and he literally just gives them the right runaround on it. It's hilarious. Oh, we've got roadworks ahead. It's going down to 50 miles an hour soon. Jeez, that's not going to be fun. They're shutting down lanes. I'm going to have the 50 mile an hour speed limit. I keep my eyes peeled for this. So we're losing 2 lanes, and we're keeping 2, and we're going to be down to 50 mile an hour. Okay. See brake lights now. That's people slowing down for it. Yeah, we got to the roadworks. I was trying to do this without hitting my brakes, which should help stop any snaking back behind me, because that's a whole thing, that is. But Keto, you make me laugh. Is that it? Oh my lord, they've not even started the... They've only just put that in. So they've put all the signs up the top there, but they haven't actually even... I find it weird how they do that. Oh, I'm glad I'm helping you clear your mind, Mr. Friends. That's a nice result of it. Good evening, Noah. How are you, my friends? Oh, poor thing, Ellie. You're welcome to keep listening in. Yeah, got some really lovely skies and that today now. It is pretty cool out there. Thank heavens for a visor though. What's nice is because I can't look at the sun when I'm driving. If I lift my visor up and have the sun in my eyes, I won't be able to see a thing. But because I can see it on the screen, on the stream, I get to actually see how lovely it looks. It's quite nice. Time to go to the right. And there's like not anyone behind me at all. And I would is outside 2 lanes. It's quite nice. There's just not that much traffic here at all. I can finally go to the second lane. My general rule is if I can see a lorry in the left-hand lane ahead of me, doesn't matter how far away it is, I ain't going in the left-hand lane. Not with this volume of traffic, there's just no point. There's 2 lanes to the right of me, not many people actually overtaking me. Everyone's pretty reasonable at the moment. There's no like crazy speeding going on, and I think that's because of all the speed cameras, to be fair. Northwest is the direction, Noah, I think. And if you think about this time of day, the sun will be almost northwest. It'll probably be like very close to being northwest at this point. But yeah, the M1 at this point sort of travels like northwest at some sort of like, I think overall maybe like a little bit north of northwest, so maybe northwest north, something like that. But is what the direction that the M1's generally taking me in, but obviously it weaves left and right a bit, so at some moments I'm driving quite towards the sun, and other times I'm going more generally north. I think as well at this point it's starting to wheel more to the north. At first it was I was certainly travelling northwest, but the further up I go, the further north it sort of starts to point. That's a good question about how long the drive is. Probably another hour overall. I'm not using Google Maps, so I can't have a look to see what it thinks how long it's going to take. Mr. Friend remembered the address. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I think it's hard to say exactly which direction I'm travelling in at any given moment now. The general direction now of this section is probably northwest. But obviously, you know, as I say, it's not a straight road. It's not like the A1, which goes very straight and very north. And the M1 doesn't generally go like... I don't think there might be some small sections of it that go north. But... Hey, and we're live again. Internet issues. Apologies for that. Yeah, we just had some internet issues. My 4G decided it was no longer going to work. But I've hooked up to the Wi-Fi and that is working fine. Didsbury? Is that where I am? Or is that where something else has happened? What we're talking about Didsbury? So we're at junction 18 now. We're looking for junction 22. So not far to go now. Oh, I best... that's why we don't like to mess with the chat. I need to... messages. It's annoying. Thankfully, I was on a very clear section of road with nobody either side of me, so I was just careful of when I did it. I feel like Fluff's going to have to fill me in on what's going on in this conversation a little bit. I don't feel like I understand everything that's happening. It's always annoying when that other person's going just a tiny bit slower than you. I've sped up a little bit. Ah, you've been there, I see. That's what you're talking about. Time to do the cheek clenches. I can feel my bum going numb, so it's time to clench some cheeks. Probably getting the right hand lane as well. Jeez. Look at that. Lorry in the third lane. Doing a very, very slow overtake. Hey, you got the windmills to the right, or wind turbines, I should say. Looking extra cool. I don't see why I wouldn't be allowed on the outer lane. That's a new one on me, Mr. Friend, if that's a rule. On the motorway, I'm allowed to go as fast as the cars. I don't think there's any other. I don't think there's any restrictions on the motorway that a car isn't under. Lorries, I don't know about that. And I'll be honest, I'm not even sure if lorries are or aren't allowed in the outside lane. That's something that I would probably want to Google. Oh, someone's stalking you, Gracie. Mr. Friends checked it out, 7.5 tons and above not allowed. That makes sense. I'm 3.5 tons, so I'm all good. So this is the M6 M1 split. We'll be staying to the right, staying on the M1. Could get there via the M6. Sometimes that is a quicker way if the traffic on the M1's bad, but the traffic is not. So Yeah, I'm 3.5 ton. That's my weight limit. That's my van is rated for 3.5 ton. And right now I'm probably somewhere like at about 3.2 tons, I would say, give or take. Because my water tank is a little over half full. So that means there's 100 or so kilos free from there. I mean, I might be, yeah, but I'd probably be about 3.2, 3.3 tons, somewhere in that realm, I'd say. When I fill up my tank, like my water tank, and I've got the fuel full and everything like that, I'm pretty close to 3.5 tons. We used to have bikes as well, like 4 bikes. So if I put those in, and then yeah, we'd have been brushing 3.5 tons. Oh, your cousin is seeing you. Okay, maybe she just thinks that you're like internet famous and wants to like get to know you and stuff. She being your cousin as well, it's not the end of the world, is it? Sun's beyond cloud at the moment, and it's just making such a silver line over there. I really wish the crazy bit of cloud that's just got the most brightest silver linings. Awesome, really. I'm gonna go left now. There is a lorry up there, but he's miles up there. I can only just see him. And we're down to 3 lanes now. So. Yeah, so I'm the 3.5 ton and under. So I'm not between the 3.5 and 7.5. I'm basically rated for the standard that you can do with a normal driving license. So like if I wanted to up this to 5 tons, then yeah, I'd have to start thinking about other rules. I mean, I still have to keep to 50 miles an hour on national speed limits on single carriage roads, and on dual carriageways I can go 60. I can only do the 70 when I'm on motorway. 2 junctions to go. Just 2 junctions to go. Oh, Roses are fishing tomorrow. What are you fishing for? Yeah, always worth checking, Mr. Friend. I mean, these rules change as well, you know. Sometimes the rules change. And you're supposed to obviously keep updated with the rule changes. But not a lot of us do, to be fair. I don't know what it's going to be like tonight, actually, Fluff. Are you hoping it's chilly enough to put the stove on? I think probably we put that little red number on the coat, and that'll about do it, won't it? You take care, Mr. Friend. Thank you for your company and for your safety checks. Appreciate you. Who's been naughty, Mr. Friend? I'm sure I don't know what you mean. I think perhaps, Grace, you're just overstating this whole stalkering thing. If it's a cousin who you've met before and had sleepovers with, and she's just trying to be a friend, maybe you're overreading it. Maybe she's like just trying to be friendly. Well, you only have to get from your car to the van. Hey, Ellie's back. Hi, Ellie. Did you manage to play Fortnite, or is your laptop still giving you problems? Oh, your dad's being mean. What's your dad doing? Not exactly lurking when you're in the chat still, Gracie. Yeah, that's true, Fluff. Gracie that's just constantly a contradiction. She'll tell you she's leaving and she sticks around. She'll tell you she's lurking and she's still chatting. She'll tell you she's never going to do a thing and then she'll do it. She'll tell you that she's going to do a thing and she won't do it. Taking too long when he told me to get a shower because while waiting for Fortnite I was advising to have to pack away. Oh, I see. I mean, it just sounds like he's being a standard dad, if I'm honest. Sounds like he's just trying to look after you, get you to, like, you know, take care of your personal hygiene, which is always a good thing. Well, this is a big section about a junction. Crazy, really. And this person's boxed me in. Cheers. Idiot in the Ford Focus. There we go. Oh, Eddie going to take care of Grandma. I like that. She's such a good girl. Such a sweetheart. Well, that sun's coming out from the clouds in a second. It's sort of trying. Got an epic sky again. Bit of rain. Only smidgen of it. You're the one who's an absolute sweetheart, Ellie, so I just say it as I see it. So, we've got junctions 21 and 21A, and then the one after that will be me. Yeah, we've definitely got some rain, just a tiny little bit, not a lot. Oh, Ellie. I wouldn't make you cry, would I? Oh, Jesus. It's about to go right. The person there hit their brakes. And now you've boxed me in. What a weapon. Now I've got to slow down. What an absolute numpty. Well, doesn't surprise me. They're driving a Toyota. Hey, Vic is in. Hi Vic, good to see you. How are you doing, my friends? Oh, we're getting a bit of that sun coming around now. Jeez. I think that might have been the place where I got the incredibly high priced petrol or diesel from. Timing on that, Twonka, and then hello Vic. I'm sure she wasn't calling you a Twonka, Vic. Oh dear. So this one's 21A. Glad to hear Grandma sorted. Yeah, it's been quite a pleasant drive, this one now. Quite a pleasant drive. It's always nice when I'm going to see Fluff. Obviously that puts a level of excitement on it. So the drive to is always better than the drive back. But also it's just been quite a nice drive where we've got some lovely views, lovely company with the stream, and not too much traffic, not too much volume of vehicles on the roads. I'll be honest, it's quite an early one now, so yeah, we don't have a huge amount of active ones. It's predominantly just family members in. I don't think we're getting many randoms coming in. The randoms like it when it's nighttime driving. Cool, that sun. It's really low down now. I'm about to come back around towards it. Yeah, there's a lot of people who come join later ones. So depending, like, there's a few of my family members who will just join whatever the time of day that I'm doing my streams, but there's definitely quite a few that like will be in either on an early one or a late one, depending on like where I am at. And I think because I've been doing a lot of late ones lately, a lot of people expect that more. And then there's the very late ones where we get a lot of randoms. Yeah, I've just finished my last day of work this week. I did Monday and Tuesday to make up for the bank holiday Monday last week and get a little bit of extra like pocket money. So the rest of the week I'm not working. So I get to spend a bit of time with Fluff, and then we'll have the weekend together. Yeah, I know you will, Ellie. You're amazing like that. Always supporting me in my channel, and I love how active you are in the chat. Always, how lovely you are to everybody. Always supportive. Oh, another one quit, Noah. Jeez. 2 at the same time. I mean, there are always going to be signs that a ship is sinking. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's not a surprise they can't keep anyone. They're literally like just they wouldn't know the word morale if it slapped them in the face and introduced itself. They just don't have an understanding of it, of like how to engender loyalty or decent morale or just any reason to stay, other than they think that the most minimum amount of pay is enough for them to just treat their workers however they like, and to get as much out of them as possible. Like, if they paid all their guys like a ridiculous amount of money, I'd be like, yeah, okay, you don't have to do all the rest. But when you're trying to give people like pay people peanuts, you've got to at least show some respect. It's just ridiculous. Definitely, I'd say that, Ellie. That joke is an absolute must. You know, when that guy crashed into my van and the police were there, somebody did go by and say, "You can't park there, mate." and I tried not to laugh. The policeman was not impressed at all and called him a very choice word. Like didn't shout it at him, but he kind of mumbled it to himself enough that I could hear him. No, it's already out of that place, Ellie. So this is my junction. I will be coming off here. Ashby and Colville. There we go. We'll let it coast down now. Just turn off the old cruise control. do either of these 2 lanes. We're going to go for the one that hasn't got lorries in it. I don't know if it's 2 lanes coming off. I imagine it is. Yeah, it looks like it. Sweet. Now we're traveling more westwards. Probably something like west, northwest, I would say. So I think I'm just going straight over here. Yep. Oh, 195.9 there. Whoa. No way I'd be paying that. I have looked on the apps and I think it's down to 179.9 in a place nearby where I'll be parking. So that is the idea. Tomorrow I'll probably go over there. It's at the Sainsbury's, so I'll be doing a bit of shopping tomorrow and I'll top up at the same time. Yeah, the rain has been good for the allotment now. I've been getting down to mine the last couple of days. I've done a lot of clearing of weeds because there was a load of weeds that needed clearing, and I managed to get some onions in today, which is well too late. I'm aware of this, but life has been getting in the way and I haven't been getting down to the allotment as much as I should be. And I had the sets that were going to get wasted, so I was like, I'm just going to put them in and they'll grow as much as they want to grow. There's not really a lot I can do about it. Wait. Which way am I going? I'm now not sure which way I'm going. Oh, that's weird. This way. I recognise it now, but yeah. Why is there a big road going that way then? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, it's very late. I mean, I've done them as late as early May before, and they've done all right. I decided to do them just because I bought them back in like February, and like literally just before the crash, and they arrived like a little bit after, and I obviously didn't get them in at first, and like, you know, everything was going on, and then I meant to, lots of stuff got in the way, you know, lots of life kind of was kept from sort of stopping me from actually having the mental capacity to get down there. And then yeah, I just basically finally got to the point where I was like, I need to actually sort it out, and while I'm sorting it out, why don't I just put them in? Worst case scenario, they don't do anything. But I thought this week it's cool enough and it's going to be rain most days that they should be like well watered while I'm away. So the hope is that when I come back, they'll have started to go. But it's sets, not seeds, so they should be okay. Wait. Not that one. I nearly went down that one. I need to go here. Oh yes, I remember this junction. That's working very well, Vic, yes. Oh. I'll remember to take that one a bit slower next time. Already down to 186.9, so that's 9p cheaper than that place just literally a few minutes back. I'm not sure what speed limit is here. I thought it was 40, but I'm a bit worried it might be 30, so I'm just going to stay at 30. When in doubt, choose the lower speed. Also, I'm trying to like just pay attention to landmarks and things that I can recognise. They have a lot of red bins here. It's like the tubs rather than an actual wheelie bin. Oh, Rosie's off. Bye, Rosie. Have a lovely evening. Yeah, I think it was 30 because the guy ahead's only doing 30. I need to go to the right. Signs for Burton and Ashby on the A511. That's the one we're doing. Immediately met with another junction and red lights. Oh, we're going to get the green light though. Mr. Green Light Man. Hey, Greg's in. Hi, Greg. I'm well today, Greg. How are you, my friend? Hope you're well. So this very tall lorry in front, it's got something on the back saying the pallet network. So I'm guessing that's loaded with pallets. So just wooden pallets. And they're getting them from A to B, probably collecting them back up and getting them to wherever they need to start their life from again. Glad to hear it, Greg. Yeah, well this is 50 mile an hour now, yeah. So everybody is doing 50 here. I've had a busy one, Greg. I was working and then I did some stuff on my allotment and now I'm driving to see my girlfriend. Get more excited by the minute, although that is being balanced out by the sleepiness of having driven for quite a while. No Connect 4 today, YT. I suppose I could crack it out and put it on the dashboard. Oh dear, could you imagine? Frustratingly, lots of roundabouts now. We're down to 30, although the sign was in the trees, so good luck enforcing that one. Mackie D's. Yeah, you're right, Fluff. I'll probably have to get the bed out straight away and get my head down. This is a good idea. Rick saying pallets will soon be an endangered species over here for 11th of July bonfires. 11th of July? What? Do you mean 11th of November? I don't know. I don't know how much further I have to go. I definitely have about half an hour left. This is true, Whitey. I could use the screenshot to prove, yeah. Exactly, Gracie. That's what I was talking about. That's obviously distributing pallets to wherever they need to be. Thank you, Greg. I'm pretty chuffed about it. I'm not sure which direction I'm going in. I'm assuming straight over, so I'm just going to go to the right lane. Let that fast moving car go. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going left. It didn't actually say on there where the 511 goes. Maybe I'm not on the 511 anymore. No, there it is. Then it gives it here. Why does it give it here on the sign to my right here? But it didn't do it back there. That's really weird. Gracie, with all the knowledge about what the lorries are up to. Connected. Right, so there was a connection issue then. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how many times we've seen each other, but we've seen each other a lot. And we've spent a lot of time with each other, so yeah. It is a gorgeous bit of sunset, isn't it, Greg? Ooh, mum's home. See you, Ellie. You take care. Well, it's what you like, Gracie. You watch the truckers as much as you like. Yeah, I can believe that, Gracie. It still feels a bit surreal finding like such a lovely girlfriend on YouTube of all places. I mean, you never know where you're going to find your one. You know what I mean? You could be living next door to the lovely life and you wouldn't know, or they might be the other side of the world and you might meet them doing any old random thing. You just never know. These things happen when they happen. Well, that makes sense, Gracie. A lot of the things I've learned are through like watching YouTube videos and documentaries and things like that. Oh, we've got more modded chat. Yeah, I think the trick, Greg, is that you're not trying to find a girlfriend. You spend time doing what you love and what you want to do, and you focus on that, and you focus on just trying to be out there connecting to people. So, you know, if what you like doing is like staying at home, being on your own, doing something, that's not very useful. Try to think of things that you can do with other people. And if the thing you do at home that you like to do, like let's say you stream, right? So, like, that's one way of reaching out to people. But hopefully might be other things that you like to do that maybe you're good at, that you might not necessarily get out there and do with other people. My advice is to figure out what you like to do that you can do that's a social thing and get out there and do it. And you know, there are obviously activities that are more likely to be places where you would meet somebody than others. But I mean, you can meet someone at the shops, and you usually have the confidence just to go up to somebody and say hi and start a conversation with them. I think that's like a big stumbling block for a lot of guys. And yeah, just be you, do your thing, and if you happen to find somebody who's got similar interests, like me and Fluff have a similar interest in YouTube. That's it. As Fluff says, they pop up when you're not looking. Because if you're actually focused on doing something positive and doing something that you enjoy and you love, you're going to be showing yourself as your best version of you. So like Fluff met me doing YouTube, which is me being at my best when I'm on YouTube, I would say. You know, doing something that I love doing, chatting with you guys, connecting with you guys. She comes in, she likes YouTube, she does a bit of socialising on YouTube, like just like the buttons quiz thing and stuff, and yeah, we connected over something similar like that, and obviously we both find each other attractive, which is a big key to that. I think I'm going down this one. I hope this is the one. This feels right. There's not a lot of signage. It is now, yeah, M&S Food Hall. I recognise that. And now we've got a sign saying Burton and Woodville. There we go. I need to be in the right lane here, or in the middle lane actually. Oh yes, this is where, if I go left here, that's where I stopped last time when I was streaming the trip, because I was stopping at the Amazon lockup at the garage, so at the petrol station. I mean, oh, Fluff saying she's been approached a few times in the supermarket. I am not surprised at all, being as gorgeous as Fluff is. I imagine she gets approached all the time. Normally by old men. Bagged yourself a young one instead. Yeah. So this is a bit that I don't think I've actually been on before. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure I can just keep going straight and probably just follow Santa Burton would be good. Getting quite close. Sorry, Gracie, who's quiet now? I think I've missed something you've said, and I can't go back on the chat like I can sometimes. That guy was hoping to get past me and the lorry. He failed. He got past me, but not the lorry. Oh, your cousin. Oh, there you go. You got a little bit of breathing space. Do a few more cheek crunches and leg crunches. Kind of. Yeah, I mean, this is a way that makes sense, to be fair. I mean, the first time I came up, I went all the way up to the A50 and came like near Derby and came back around that way. Just because it was the simplest roads, and I try to avoid these ones with all the roundabouts and all these, and I like to stay on the motorway. But I have since learned that this road's actually not too bad, and when the traffic is light, this is much quicker than the other way, so it's worth doing. But I've gone the other way before because I needed to detour to places on the other sort of the southern side of the towns that I'm just passing now. So I'm on the north side of them. But that's that really little road that is a lot slower, and it doesn't make a lot of sense. Unless you've got a reason to go that way, which I did at the time. Sorry, Vic, what you're saying? Car to pass as well, van man. What? Oh, you're talking about the car that's in between the van and the lorry now. Yeah, he's gonna give it a try. I've just dropped back a bit. I'm just like, whatever. Not sure what these jokers are all doing, but basically we should all be doing 50 here. I mean, the car could probably be doing more. I don't know if it was 50 or national, but I know it's 50 for me and the other guys because it's single carriageway. Now we're down to 40 and we have a roundabout. Lovely. Boundary. I don't know why it says boundary. Is that like a name of a place or what? Or is it saying there's a boundary there of some kind? Still on the 511. Nice. You've been to Derby. It's the tallest point. What do you mean it's the tallest point? What does that mean? In the UK? I mean it's the highest point in the UK. I find that hard to believe. Is that really? Checking the road signs say 40. We're going past the speed camera. It's good to know that there's a definitive speed limit. Yeah, I'll try and search that up. So put me a comment or something so it jogs my memory, Gracie, or shoot me an email about it, because I will forget, but I'm curious about that, because I guess it could be the way these things work, but just I thought it would be one of the mountains. Yeah, like Ben Nevis. I mean, I know Ben Nevis is the tallest mountain, but that doesn't mean it's the tallest point, or the highest point, I would say. Our highest road point, says Gracie. Okay. So that's a very different thing, Gracie. So you've got to express yourself more clearly, Gracie, so we understand what you're saying. You do this a lot. It's like when you say you're out drinking and everyone thinks you mean you're drinking alcohol, but you're just saying you're drinking Coke or something. You just like miss out information that is kind of important, because the way you say things often don't like change what the meaning of it is. I'm guessing straight over here. Am I in Burton already? It feels like I might be. Or am I in the one just before Burton? I'm not really sure. Still behind the same lorry. The pallet network, still behind him. Red light. No good. Does that say 178.7? So I think I'm in the one before Burton. I don't think this is Burton. Good evening, Teddy. Welcome to the stream. Rick saying, yeah, there's a pub that gets snowed in regular. That's cool, that's interesting. We're just doing a bit of a drive to see Fluff, Teddy. That's what's going on this evening, to answer your question. Hopefully this is going to change. Yes, it is. Oh, look, is the lorry finally turning off? Oh, he just turned off up there. Just saw him turn. Hey, Fantasy's back. Hey. Oh yeah, because you're just south of the Peak District, aren't you, Fantasy? So that makes sense. Look at that, 179.7. That's the best price I've seen for ages. It's below 180 finally. I'd be tempted to stop him, but I'm gonna do that tomorrow while Fluff is at work. I don't want to waste my time topping up right now. I need to come back this way. So I'm Swaddling Coat. That's what this must be. I think this must be Swaddling Coat. That makes sense. And I'll come over this way to go to the Sainsbury's and the Aldi's and do some shopping and get some fuel. Yeah, should be good. Well, surely she realises you can't drive yet, Gracie. Yeah, I quite like the spot that I park at up in Burton. It is a nice spot, Greg. Just by the river. Oh, look at the clouds are getting red over there. Was that red sky at night? Shepherd's delight. But you don't want a red sky in the morning. Right? Well, it sounds like she wants to be close friends with you, Gracie. Sounds like an opportunity there. But it feels like you're being a bit negative about it all. You could just, like, explain to her that you don't drive and just try to be positive about it. Might be nice. Oh, who sees that door to the left? Looks like it got ripped off its hinges. And we've got a Sainsbury's local. Just to the right. Got unlucky with the lights there. Yep, red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning. Green light. That's a nice bit to the right here. Oh, that looks lovely. Is there a footpath down there? There is. Ooh. Oh, look at all these lights in the front. Can you see them in the trees? What's that about? I know it's not lights in the trees. It's just a light coming through the trees. It looked like a load of fairy lights, but it wasn't. It was just like loads of tiny little gaps that were letting the because above it's quite blue and like grey with the clouds, but on the horizon there the sun's just going down. It's quite orange, so it looked like fairy lights through the trees. That was weird. Oh, there's some lovely countryside to the right here. I like this wall as well to the right. It's quite a nice red brick wall. Have to check this out. I hope I'm still going in the right direction. I'm now concerned that I'm not. Oh, do you see that? Looks like fire in the sky. That's going to be an awesome bit of a view. We'll try to get some of that on camera. Oh, look at that. That's a bit of a sunset, that is. Over some lovely fields. Yeah, still going in the right direction, it feels. Oh, wow. That is gorgeous. Getting some lovely colours over there at the bottom of the clouds and that. The purples and pinks and stuff. It's just awesome. Thank you, Fluff. Appreciate the confirmation. feel like I got the petrol just right. I topped up what I thought was enough to get me sort of to like around the work area a bit, and then get me here enough to then have enough left over that I could get to, once I parked up the next day, I could get to wherever I need to top up fuel. And I think I've clocked it just right, I'm going to be honest. I ain't going to be panicked, but I ain't going to have a lot of fuel left over. Rosie's back. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, there, I'm at the Texaco. I recognise that. 180.9. There you go. Not a bad price. So I know that there's a way to go left from here to get there, but that's a bit complicated. And Google says that the best and quickest way is just to carry on until I get to what I think is called Swan Junction. It's basically the one just before the river. And I just follow the river down. I'm always going to remember this road as the road where I was worried that about the speed camera, and I didn't know what the speed of the road was. And Fluff was going a little over 30, and I was like, "Oh, speed camera," and she was like, "Yeah." I'm like, and I was a bit worried because I was like, "I don't know what speed it is," but it was actually a 40-mile-an-hour zone, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, the sunset to the right, you guys can't see it, but it is pretty lovely. Still getting some beautiful colours underneath all the clouds. But now we're down to 30. There you go. Just go down a gear. I'm pretty sure that stops the engine. If your engine's doing braking, so you've got engine braking going on, I'm pretty sure that stops you from using fuel. I don't know if that's right for diesel, but I know with like modern petrol engines it does that. Do you know anything about that, Vic? Or Gracie? Is this the junction? This feels like the junction. Yeah. Got the river to my right. Nearly there. We're nearly there. And I'm very excited because we're nearly there. Woohoo! Yeah, a lot of people used to do the neutral thing, but from what I understand, modern engines, they use the engine braking to keep the engine turning and then stop using fuel. That's what I was told by my instructor when I was learning to drive, and I assume that's the same for diesel, and it's been around for a long time, that has, and I've heard it confirmed somewhere else as well. And they've got a different thing going now. There's a place that's gone past on the left there. They always have these mannequins out doing some sort of like scene or something, I guess you call it. I don't drink fancy, so wine is never on the menu for me. Yeah, I'm definitely in the right place now. Here's the Papa John's. Alright, we are very close to where we want to be. Not far away at all. Ooh, very, very excited. Yeah, boy, as Ethan would say. Yeah, boy. Hey. Oh, that's really cool for you, Fancy. Haven't had a drink all this year. That's very good. I'll be honest, I've never drunk. I mean, when I was very, very little, I had like a sip of my dad's beer a few times, and my parents would give me a tiny little bit of wine in the bottom of a glass for like New Year's Eve, like to toast the new year in. But yeah, I that's all I ever did, and then I stopped doing that even when I was very, very little, like before as a teenager even. And yeah, and then after that I never drank again at all. I don't even have it in my food. So yeah, I've never been drunk. Never been blotto. We're on the final road. We're basically there. So there's two spots that I like to park on here. I mean, there's other spots as well that would work. I will be going up the other end, I think. Parking in the OG spot. It's quite close to somebody's like front door, but the chap who lives there is a really cool chap. He's alright. He's a nice guy. He doesn't seem bothered at all about me being parked there. Oh, can you hear that? How like janky this road is? There's speed bumps here and all sorts, but there's like literally potholes galore, so it's so bumpy. It's ridiculous. So this is the spot where I've streamed from the bench down by the river, and there's like a nice little bit where I can see. Right, I'm going to do the turn here. It's mad that there's a post box there. I'm just going to do a little turn. Whoop. And we're done. Turned. Yeah, I bet you've been blotted lots of times. Right, here we go. There we have it. We have arrived. Let me just grab you out of here. So that's the view from the window. Nice bit of river. Lovely jobs. Oh, let's get the light on. Yeah, that's me. I have arrived. So I'm not going to mess around because I'm too excited to see Fluff. So I'm gonna call it here. Say goodbye to you guys. Yeah, sorry I haven't been in the chat as much as I could be at the end there, but obviously I've got to focus on the driving more than the chat. Got to be safe first, haven't we? Yeah, I know Blot Outdoors, Vic. Yeah, he's one of the big self-campers that like were quite successful in this country. So yeah, I'm fully aware of him. he was one that Paul liked to watch sometimes as well. So anyway, it's been lovely, guys. I appreciate every one of you who've tagged along and kept me from getting bored on my journey. I appreciate your company more than you realise. And yeah, that's TMI, Fluff. Oh dear. I'm joking. Anyway, yeah, love you all. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, have fun.